Hello everyone, can you hear me? Perfect. So I'm so excited to be in Vilnius. It's my second time here, and thank you to Creative Europe and GameOn to invited me again. It's such a beautiful city. So my name is Simay Dinç. I'm a game producer. Today I divide my talk into three levels. First of all, I would like to talk about my journey, my gaming company. Then I would like to talk about Women in Games Turkey, which is I founded 10 years ago. And next level, I will talk about how I try to foster a culture where game developers, designers, to be free to come up with the new ideas. So I will try to explain as much as I can. Let's begin. And I love reactions during my talk. If you like it, you can say woohoo. If you don't like it, you can say boo. But I can't find it to you because we are less people right now. I can't find you after my talk. So as the gaming industry grows, we must embrace our responsibility as creators, developers, and storytellers to make our medium more inclusive and representative of the world we live in. So this is our responsibility, and this is your responsibility for the future. I'm just, actually I live in Istanbul, my gaming company in Istanbul, but I just arrived from Malaga. There was a game executive summit, and we talked about, last year 25,000 people lost their jobs in the gaming industry, and AI, the 40% of them replaced by AI. So we need to work hard. We need to embrace and empower ourselves for the future of the industry. I have been in gaming industry almost 10 years, and I will talk about 3,652 days of my retention in the gaming industry, because in retention is one of the key, element in the gaming. So I'm the co-founder of Recontact Games, founder of Women in Games Turkey. I'm so obsessed about the gaming as an art form, gaming is a culture, because gaming is an art form, gaming is a culture, and it's beyond entertainment. It's a so powerful medium for storytelling, for community building. That's the reason why I'm so obsessed about that kind of projects. One of my proudest things that the Cambridge University invited me as they have a program about sustainability leadership program. They only invited 12 people, and I was the only one from the gaming industry. Because the gaming industry is also an amazing medium to raise awareness on the global issues. So I'm also organizing that kind of events, bootcamp, to raise awareness on the global issues. I will talk later about that. So, do you remember the first game you played, or do you know which game is it? Yeah, Prince of Persia, the first one. So that's how I entered the gaming industry when I was 7. My father was a civil engineer, and he brought the first home computer to the home, and I found the floppy disk, and I started to play the Prince of Persia. But in the first Prince of Persia, it's super male gaze, because we are trying to save the princess, right? So did you try the Prince of Persia, the Lost Crown, the recent one? No? So in this time, the story after 20 years or 25 years or 30 years, they changed the storyline, and right now we are trying to save the prince under the guidance of the princess of the Persia, the queen of the Persia, and you have a diverse team to help to you. So the gaming industry evolving, and again when they create a diverse team as like game developers, creators, the stories are changing. I believe that the future is bright in the gaming industry. So that's my first game. So. Could you please tell me what is the first one? Which artist made this? Picasso, yeah, and Pac-Man. So I was a gamer, and I entered the game. I studied business administration, and age of 18, I decided to travel the world. From age of 18 to 28, I traveled 40 countries by myself. To I was so curious about the world. I was so curious about myself, and I wasn't happy at the business administration in the university. So I decided to travel the world. And in 2013, I had opportunity to visit MoMA, Museum of Modern Arts in New York, and there was a video game exhibition, and they, the first floor was, you can see the Picasso, the Van Gogh, and the second floor you can visit all the games, and they serve as a game, as an art form. I really inspired with that exhibition, and I came back to Istanbul. My brother was a film director, and I was little doing the indie film producer, and we transformed our indie film studio into the gaming studio 10 years ago, and this museum has really, really inspired me in my gaming journey. And after the 10 years, I also visited last year, and there was a gaming exhibition called Never Feel Alone. So it's always inspired me to go to the museums and art galleries when they display the art games as an art form. So it really makes me happy. So hopefully, maybe in the Vilnius, they will also organize right? We are expecting that. We are expecting that. And also, because why is gaming as an art form? Everyone is feeling different things. Everyone is while they are playing, they are just feel different feelings when they are playing. So I'm so happy to work with amazing artists during my journey. So I came back to 10 years ago. I came back to New York, to Istanbul, and my brother and I decided to establish our gaming studio, and our motto is making playable arts. So we are super passionate about making mobile games like an art piece with real video footages and interactive reality. So we combine cinema and video games into a new art form and with pioneering technologies. But when we began, in 2015, we were just 3 of us: one game producer, game designer, and a developer. So, but the thing is, we came up with original idea. Why we decided to blend the video art into the mobile game. At that time, there was no example of that kind of game. So we launched it on Apple, and Apple chose us the best mobile game, and they featured us in 153 countries as a best new game. And we didn't have any experience into gaming until that moment. So it was an amazing experience for us to enter Recontact with the gaming industry. So in our second game, in Recontact Istanbul, Eyes of Sky, we had opportunity to work with one of the famous actor in Turkey, and Apple launched us the world's first cinematographic mobile game, and we received many international awards. We are still small company, we are still indie company, but we have very big ambitions. And our recent game, Recontact London, it's a kind of like a cyber detective game, and we had opportunity to work with the Game of Thrones actor Rose Mullen. We closed the British Museum for filming because we would like to give the new artistic experience to the gamers, because inside the British Museum there are 8 million art pieces. So as we said, our motto is a gaming as an art form. So we would like to give some unique artistic experience to the gamers. Also, we had opportunity to work with the fashion tech designers, one of the best symphony orchestra in Moscow. So imagine, we also had opportunity to work with one of the architecture company in Oxford to design 3D elements in the game. So architecture, fashion, music, museums, cinematography, photography, all in one game. We are working with the other art forms and creating our new art form. So we are still independent company in the company. We don't have big budgets, but we are pushing our limits from Oxford to Tokyo. And if you get so excited about your project, believe me, you find the right partners all around the world, because there are also the creative people, not just in your country. Just expand your horizon and look for the people in Tokyo, look for the people in Oxford or many other cities, in Vilnius, right? So collaboration is one of the key for the development process. So you can reach all kind of artists all around the world. And if you come up with the original idea, believe me, they also get excited to help you and support you. So yeah, I would like to highlight a couple of things also for this game. So as I said to you, as I mentioned, Recontact integrates all branches of audiovisual art from cinema to photography, video art, music, and literature all in one game. It wasn't easy to build, but we had amazing supporters from all around the world. So maybe you, as I mentioned, we had the opportunity to work with Ross Mullen, Be Close British Museum, working with the working for original soundtracks with the symphony orchestra, and also, as we obsess about the arts and art exhibitions, we created a virtual art exhibition in the video games. So when you start to play the video games, there's a section, and you can find clues and get extra points while visiting the art gallery inside the game. So let me show you a little trailer. It's the video, may I?
Hello, and welcome to my London home. Join me inside.
Miss Sabrina Wilson, I wonder how long you're going to use your right not to talk.
I hope these messages are reaching you. I hope you can hear me.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for applauding. I'm just kidding. So, and I would like to mention my brother and my co-founder, Simay Dinç. He's a film director, game designer, also lecturer. He founded game design department in Beykent University in Istanbul. And he's a creative mind. Right now, we are working on a new project, new IP called Nazar. Eray really during these 2 years, it took 2 years of development, filming, creating a new IP. It's not a easy thing because, I'm not sure about the Vilnius ecosystem, gaming ecosystem is a mobile first or PC first. Do you know? Because in Turkey, Turkish gaming industry much more mobile first, and it doesn't require more narrative because they are focusing on the hyper casual or hybrid casual games. But if you want to do PC games or console games, it acquires narrative, right? Storytelling. So with this new project, Eray really worked so hard, pushed the limits, and after 2 years of development, he created the Nazar, the new IP, and I would like to show you a little bit more about that. So first time in the world, he merged 2D platform genre to interactive cinema. Normally, when I mention interactive cinema, maybe if you think about right choice or left choice. No, it's not just about that. You can push the limits. So it's a kind of a parapsychological simulation. It's coming out next month on Steam. If you have accounts on Steam, you can add on wish list, and hopefully you will play and you like it. And we filmed in Cappadocia. Have you heard about Cappadocia? It's an ancient city. One of our passion to use the cities, amazing cities, this is one of our passion and mission to working with the city as a main character. So the Cappadocia is one of the main character of this game, and it's called Nazar. Let me show you a little bit about it. Can we open the sound and the video? Can you turn on?
My name is Nazar. In Turkish it means the evil eye that brings accidents and trouble.
Welcome. Welcome, Nazar.
Master,
Which card do you feel?
right now, I'm doing something that suits my name. I'm eliminating the extrasensory perception of those who use their clairvoyant abilities for evil purposes around the world. Nightalic. One, help me. How I do it is the most intriguing part.
Ah, shooting star. Make a wish.
My wish list has been growing lately.
Add it to your wish list then.
So it was a great opportunity to work with Inozur, the music composer, and normally he works for the AAA, for like Starfield, for Prince of Persia. But when I showed this project, he really get excited and want to be a part of this our journey. So it's an amazing opportunity to work with the amazing music composer. I hope you like the music. Maybe it's a little bit, the volume wasn't up, but hopefully you will like it. So the thing why I showed the trailer, because if one of the best takeaway from this talk, it should be like, please don't follow the trends. You can create your own genre, you can create your own trends, and you can blend with the other art disciplines genre. So my brother was a film director, I was a film producer, so we focused on the filming and the gaming. So we like choose the puzzle genre, and from the filming we choose the crime and blend it. And imagine if you're like your hobbies, and maybe it's from you are so passionate about the music or fashion or architecture. They have own genres, and you can blend them, and you can create your own piece of art. So please don't, hold back, or please be brave to working on the new genres. Take a risk, and when you take the risk, it's really take attention from all over the world. Can you imagine that we didn't have a big budget, we didn't have big team, we were just 3 of us, no money, but when we launched our first game, Recontact Istanbul, it took attention from all over the world. It's like organically boomed. The influencers wants to play. Apple chose us as my best mobile game. So please be brave, and if you're brave, you don't need millions of marketing budget. It's really take attention in the digital era. So I'm entering the next level. So when I entered the gaming industry with Recontact, I observed that very few women are interested in the gaming, and there's not too big communities around the gaming industry. So I would like to share the Turkish gaming industry a little bit, just for 1 minute, because I would like to highlight something so important. I entered the gaming industry 2015. It's a recent report. When during the 2015 to until 2020, everyone was making fun of us because the gaming industry, it wasn't a big economy in the Turkey. But what happened in 2020? Our first unicorn born. Unicorn means a $1 billion company. And the Turkey's first unicorn born from the gaming industry, which is Peak Games. Peak Games acquired by Zynga for $1.8 billion. So after that, it took all attention. I don't know, Lithuania has a unicorn? Do you have a unicorn? Okay. In which field? In mobile or PC? Oh, sorry. Because if you have a game unicorn, then everything will change in Lithuania, in the gaming industry, believe me. So, because after 2020, and 80 people left Peak Games after that acquisition, and they established their own companies, and the unicorn gave birth to other unicorns. There are like Dream Games now, Spike, to other companies born, and also they became a unicorn also. And right now, because up until that moment we were like around 100 companies, but right now we have like 814 companies, active game studios. But Peak Games was a mobile company, and they were focusing on the casual games and hyper casual games. That's the reason why the other Turkish startups wants to copy that success, so they established the companies on mobile. But there's a big transformation in Turkey right now. They're just moving to the PC side. They want to build more narrative games. So the other thing I want to highlight, after right now we have like more than 5 VC focus on the gaming, and also they are investing on the international game developers. If we would like to apply their programs, they are welcoming, like We Play Ventures, Ludus Ventures. So, and the other thing I have to mention that after that acquisition, 20 universities offering game design department in Turkey right now. But also a lack of, this is also, there's pros and cons, right? Because 20 universities offering game design department, but lack of lecturer, lack of experience, so it's also another problem. But everything will be better in the country, because when they, now they are trying to collaborate with the industries. So it's getting better and better every day. And also they are looking for international talent, and they would like to invest, and they are welcoming. We have like 12 gaming incubation center in Turkey, and they are also welcoming international developers. So that's a little snapshot of the Turkey's gaming industry. So yeah, and when I entered the gaming industry, as I told you, like I was so obsessed about the communities. I couldn't find a community that I can fit, so I decided to create Women in Games Turkey with the motto of We Are in Games. Up until now, we organized many hackathons, boot camps all around Turkey, and also we did international programs. But one of the thing I want to highlight that, unfortunately, last year, because it wasn't a good year for the gaming industry, 25,000, like let's say last 2 years, 25,000 people lost their jobs. And imagine like also the problem it's not in Turkey, it's not in Lithuania, it's all about global problem, it's a global issue. And just in England, the woman presence in the gaming industry dropped 6%. So it's a huge problem. We need to empower more. It's when we talk about diversity, it's not about gender, it's backgrounds, it's different disciplines. We need to encourage more like amazing people, creative people in our industry. So I would like to mention a couple of programs we designed. So first of all, the Art Hackathon. Because I really inspired from MoMA, Museum of Modern Arts, and we had a partnership with one of the biggest museum in Istanbul. We invited more than 50 game developers all around Turkey. First of all, we like the guides welcoming us in art gallery, and they were talking about avant-garde arts works. So we stayed in the museum, and that night we designed our art forms, which is games. So, and the other one is the Müzede Hackathon. It's like the kind of the same thing, but that time we invited psychologists, pedagogues, artists, game developers, and we transform our feelings during the pandemic into an art form. And after that, we displayed that games into the art gallery. Let's Wow, it's also focusing on the diversity, and WOW refers to Women of the World. So we also organize a hackathon to raise awareness on the gender equality. When they apply that kind of programs, they have to build a game, and we are also taking this game in a global level. So we have collaboration with British Consulate, and they have opportunity to show their games into the global scale. Yeah, it's my motto, and it's always been my motto next 10 years. So like approaching video game development, not just code writing, but as a piece of interactive artwork will enable you to really feel the multidisciplinary power and impact of the industry. So recent time, like during that 10 years, it's just, you know, every day I start my day with that sentences, and it's gonna be my motto for the next 10 years. So a couple of years ago, unfortunately, Turkey faced with devastating earthquake. So we were so sad. Everything like we felt we should, all our community in Women in Games community, we should empower ourselves that we should use the game power to raise awareness on this issue. So we designed games to heal, the power of healing of the games, and we designed games for healing the kids' trauma. So we work with pedagogues, psychologists in that games. And if you would like to learn about these programs, I'm happy to share our case studies with you separately. I will share my info at the end of my talk. And yes, Beyond Games. So we started Beyond Games events and all around Turkey, Istanbul, Ankara. It's all about raising awareness, the opportunities of our industry, beautiful creative industry. So if you would like to, have you ever been to Turkey before? Yeah? Okay, perfect. Hopefully you will come to our next event in Istanbul or in Turkey. So now I'm entering the third level of my speech. This is Ayvalık. It's also located in Turkey. And I would like to talk about the Kıraathane, a social impact project via gaming. So my brother and I decided to buy this old town coffee house and transform into the art gallery and a game studio to inspire the future of talent and providing free game design, coding, photography lessons to village children who hasn't got opportunity to meet that industries, to meet creative industries. We also organize international events like Hacking the Future, where scientists, art developers, social impact leaders come together and raise awareness on global issues via game design. Also, we design another program for kids, Cats of Small Village. It refers to C for culture, A for arts, T for technology, S for science. It's actually it's a game bootcamp, but it's, you know, how can we create a better future, raise awareness, and find solutions via games? And it's, you know, because it's an amazing traditional media in the traditional media, unfortunately, there's a discussion, as you know, that video games often focuses on violence, gambling, or addiction for the kids. But we believe that the video games can be spaces for healing, for learning, and for connecting with others. This program is focusing on the kids between 10 to 15 ages, and creating games with village children in a rural town that focusing on this aspect could win over the challenges. And every year we are seeing improvements. So we are so happy about it. And also I would like to share a little video. Let's see what we have. During the program, we are inviting the professors from other art disciplines. They gave workshop first, and then other day they do their own games. They are focusing on their own games. The thing is, I'm really proud of this scene because the Women in Games members became amazing lecturers, game designers, and developers. Now they are role models to the future of talent. It's it's just a, sustainable. We are trying to create a sustainable creative economy, creative community. This village, it was an abandoned village 10 years ago. And my brother and I bought the first first abandoned place, then transformed into the game studio and art gallery. Everyone thought that we were crazy, but then we started to invite other artists, people like social impact leaders, and right now in our abandoned village, it's transformed the whole creative industry village, and we have a university. Because I knocked the door of one of the powerful women of Turkey, and she also established a university in Turkey. I asked to her, could you please transform our abandoned primary school into a university? And I invited her to our gallery, our game studio. She said, why not? And she established a university in our village. Also, I knocked the door of other art galleries, other artists. We invite them to our, village. They said, okay. And right now we have like 12 art galleries. And also, I knocked the door of the mayor's office. We need a conference center. We would like to organize events, hackathons for the village children and also for the international creative minds. They said, okay. And they built an amazing conference center for 300 people. I didn't have money to do that, but I had the vision, and I always knocked the door. Every time they are not opening the door, but I always try to knock the other doors all around the world. If you knock the door in just in just your city, and you always say the response of no, or they don't open the doors, please just open the doors all around the world. It's not just in your countries, or it's just not in your neighborhood. Please try to reach more creative minds all around the world. That kind of GameOn conferences, it's an amazing opportunity to meet other creative industries and also international industries, international people in the gaming industries. So I'm so believe that the future of gaming is so bright, but it's up to us, it's up to you to ensure that it remains inclusive, diverse, and empathic. So my mission, my passion, I can say, encourage the future of the talent to think about what kind of stories they want to tell and what kind of communities they want to build through their work in gaming. So during that 10 years, I have many challenges. If you want to build a community or if you want to work on a new genre, you can always knock my LinkedIn door. I can always, whatever you ask, I try to do my best. So this is my LinkedIn. If you can scan, you can reach out to me every time. My next project in the gaming, I'm trying to build a game residency program for incredible indies. So it's gonna be an international program, and I would like to invite you to Ayvalık, that summer place I just mentioned in Ayvalık. So I'm designing a program for incredible indies. Hopefully you will apply. And it's because we see many gaming programs, but this program, it's full about impactful games. How can we raise awareness on the global issue via games? So we will share more details soon. So, and also this is the QR codes for the program we will launch very soon. So thank you so much for listening to me. I'm so happy to be a part of the GameOn. So if you have a question, you can ask me right now or you can ask me later. Thank you.